AlkenStar might seem like a tiny beacon of civilization at the mercy of dangerous landscapes, roving monsters, and godlike wizards. However, it exists as a nation because of these challenges, not in spite of them. The mana wastes, magical storms might boil the earth into acid blossoms and freeze the sky with lightning snow, and yet they're also cosmic forges shaping the land into useful minerals and unknown substances for AlkenStar experimentation. The mana wastes mutants and monsters might inhabit and habitually attack the city and its occupants, but their raids also provide a clear and present existential threat, rallying the AlkenStari towards cohesion and unity. Even the systematic disenfranchisement, of these neighbors, Geb and Nex, provide enrichment for AlkenStar, while many societies in the impossible lands, as they are known, stake their stability and wealth upon magical privilege, such as Geb's hierarchy favoring the undead, or Nex's scholarly mage bureaucracy favoring the arcane. AlkenStar flourishes by opening its doors to the displaced migrants, such as living Gebites or Nexians dispossessed of spellcraft, who turn in directly to the valuable tenants and to benefit the Grand Duchy's industries and operations. Wow, that was a mouthful. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like a gebful.
Nah, he's got jokes. Okay. When last we left our heroes, we were at the Longhorn Lounge, but no more. You guys leave said lounge and begin
We went
your
to the
traipse.
capital of Geb, right?
No, that's a completely different adventure. And Valentine goes off towards the sunset, right? I believe you guys, we were talking in between that you guys decided on heading over to the HotFoot HippoDrome, which you can see is actually back on the other side of the river, back in Smokeside near the lake. Not too far from the Bullet and Barrel. You guys see this? Dead center of the map.
Yeah.
Back across the bridge we go. Back into Smokeside and eventually come upon a nightclub. Can I have some social knowledge? I'll let you guys roll these openly.
What do we roll in society?
Society, sorry.
I rolled a natural 1.
7 for Charwin.
I rolled a 12, which is an 11 for Pilo.
13 for Andreas.
Valentine, there is no society, is all anarchy. Does not exist. What are you talking about?
Error cannot compute.
Yeah, no kidding. So I just kind of emptied my brain of your numbers. What we got here? Pilo. Charwin, not so much. Pilo. The dance hall is known for 3 things. You know one of them as you approach. Screechingly loud music. Andreas, you're a little bit more familiar with the reputation of this place. Although you've never stepped foot inside, it is said to have loud music, a huge dance floor, and blazing pyrotechnic effects for their atmosphere to draw people to the club. The cover charge, easy enough to get in, is still rather expensive at a single gold piece.
Ouch.
Unless you guys want to try to sneak in with a little deception or stealth.
I mean, we got a couple rodeo champions.
That was good for the last place.
I do not mind covering. I will use my winnings to pay for us to get in.
Do we just say that Shoma asked to see us?
It's a good try.
Yeah, that's not bad.
They say no, well, then we get paid 1 gold. But if they say yes, so nothing,
Okay.
nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Are there like rafters? Like could I go on the roof?
Still outside. Okay, I'll show you what the bouncer looks like. Or bouncers, plural. You seeing this, Spiegler?
That looks awesome.
This is not
Oh,
a guy
boy.
who cares if you're a rodeo champion, okay? I am looking at when the 1980s tried to do post-apocalyptic sci-fi. I'm looking at a guy in Tron-looking boots, a green jumpsuit, a fanny pack tied around his left thigh like it's his waist. His thigh is so thick he's got a fanny pack around one leg. A
It's like
gold...
a Rob Liefeld drawing for my
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah. He's got the, what do you call, news reporter boss mustache, goggled sunglasses, and bald head, and yet still seems to have spiky hair because there's so much grease, only like it's tightened up into little spots.
So are they
Huge rotating
3D
shoulder
glasses?
cuffs, yeah.
3D
And,
glasses because one lens is blue, one lens is red.
Oh, I think that's just supposed to be like a lighting effect. See how there's like a red light from behind him,
Yeah, okay.
like spilling in from?
He's got like armored shoulder pads.
So, yes, pretty obvious that this dude probably won't care if you're road champions. However, you roll up on this guy and you say, what?
We go ahead with the Shoma?
If
Give
you
it a
want.
go.
Yeah, okay. We're here to see Shoma. We were summoned.
Shoma. Shoma who?
Shoma Lazarius.
Shoma Zarius. Oh, that guy. Well, good for you, but still going to cost you gold to get in. I don't even know if he's here tonight.
Okay, fair enough.
Look here for you, my friend. I have a gold right here. Give him a little handshake gold thing.
Okay. He looks at you and then looks at the others. No pets. Pointing at Pilo.
You listening? You can't bring your leashy. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, man.
Anyways, guys, let's get going in. And you start walking towards the door.
Okay. They stop you. That's a gold each.
Gold each? Do we look
Two
like we're made of money?
Looks like you're made of something worse. 2 for you.
Made of something worse than... What's worse than... Here's 2 gold. Whatever. I don't care.
They let Pilo in. The rest of you cough up a gold.
Andreas will. And follow in behind Pi.
Okay. Charwin.
I'll hide my leashy and I'll pay a gold.
Okay. Even though Pilo said you can't bring something in, it's not like the leashy like popped out and went hello. So can I have a deception check from you? Since they are rather
Empowered?
transfixed on, I guess, funny enough, no pets, but their prejudice, as mentioned in an early episode, towards Pilo actually is a bit of a distraction for them to notice your leashy. So deception. Yeah. You managed to slide in there with the little guy unnoticed. Pay up your gold. And last but not least, Valentine. Cash.
I give him a little packet of blaze
Okay.
that I use to make bullets.
Like a gold worth of blaze? That would be like a crate. So
Well, I figured maybe
as
this guy
tempted as I would like to
on the
tell the
DL.
construct non-human, we don't serve your kind around here. That'd be fun. We're not going to go into Star Wars. He's like, he looks at it, right? Gives it a sniff. Does it? Thanks, man. 9 silver.
All right, here you go.
Okay. So 9 silver off your character and some of your snort there, Valentine. The rest of you take 1 gold off. Pilo, please remove 10. But
10.
hey. What?
2 gold, my friend.
2. Oh, was it 2? I'm sorry.
I gave him
2.
the
I
handshake.
meant, sorry, you know what I was thinking of? Good thing that you made 10 was in the back of my mind. I tried. Players with money they get too fast as far as I'm concerned. You gotta stop them at every gate. On to the HippoDrome. Inside, man, you thought the last place had, shall we say, interesting and new music. This place plays like practical techno EDM, but every noise is steam and electric buzz of a wire or a bulb hum, it's all been amplified to give you like this crazy, house music, which I'm playing right now and you can't hear. And you guys glide into what looks to be a real rough and tumble, like a British punk bar, like everything's painted gray and looks like old gray speaker wood. And there's burn marks on and there's crap sticking out of the walls and the place. Let's see if I can't find an actual, shall we say, more fitting. Large dance floor,
sticky.
Yeah, to say the least. Large dance floor, which is packed. However, up a staircase is an actual obvious office, and as Valentine looks upon it, the window glows for him, like like an obvious like club office. You can see filing cabinets and desk and a couple of people up there, kind of thing. Place is crawling with bouncers and punk rock looking dudes and a whole bunch of miscreants all over the place. And a packed dance floor that you would have to use skill to navigate to get to said office or anywhere else you want to go, anyone else you want to talk to. What do you guys want to do? Yes, dancing is an option.
I really don't think anybody here will want to come outside and be a skeleton with me. I'm not really a champion in this place, so I'm lost for ideas, guys. I don't know what to do. Skeletons don't dance.
What?
I'm just kidding.
It's really loud in here. You're going to have to speak up.
He's so drunk he's lost his Russian accent.
I only yell in your accent.
I only yell in your accent. I cannot yell in Russian. Hurts my throat. I don't know.
Is there like a DJ or something playing this music?
Yep. You would need athletics, intimidation to shove or, navigate your way over to him because he's the center of attention. You guys could try dancing your way over there with performance or acrobatics.
Gun.
Okay. I can't dance. So then he just like
maybe I lied.
Yeah, like, well, no, it's just like Pilo says he can't dance. He takes one step on the floor and the leg starts going by himself, right? And he looks down at it, he looks back at you guys, and just gets sucked into the vibe. And so he's getting tossed around.
27.
Dude, they pick him up and crowd surf him straight over to the DJ. Like, check out this guy. He gets a ride there. 27. You and your rolls. Troy's on fire, man. Like, when has he ever rolled low in this campaign? Oh, yeah.
Lean in the stout beard and be like, we need to get into that office.
I can get us there. I'm sure of that.
Charwin, come to the DJ. Come to the DJ. I need your help.
I'll try athletics. I'm not even going to try and dance.
I love it when we're up inside Charwin's head. He's like, shit.
I got a 10.
Okay. He's being surfed slow. Like they parade, like he's moving at like 2 miles an hour. Like he doesn't zoom across the top of the crowd. Like he's going slow, right? They all want to, touch the beach ball kind of thing. He's so light. Toss him around. But you try to get in or try to mingle or try to lean or whatever. And these young people, what the hell is this? This isn't dancing. It's almost like a rave mixer or something in here. Meanwhile, Valentine has the goal that he sought an episode ago, an office and a companion. And what's the plan?
I'm going to acrobatics my way over to the door or staircase, whatever leads up there.
Go gadget legs and stilt your way over the crowd or something?
Oh, that was a 12.
Okay. You try to be wily or whatever, but they keep bumping you and pushing you back, and not rudely, like they don't want you on the floor. Just so many people are whirling and twirling and moving to the music. If you move to the music, you can mingle, but you can't really make progress across the floor to your goal, which is sort of against the grain of the movement and the vibe here. So bumpity bump. Unfortunately, your roll is not good enough. Andreas, what do you got for us?
I will make it look like the shield is part of my mechanical arm, and I will use Intimidate to force myself through the crowd up towards the office.
Okay.
Using my shield kind of like a sail, just kind of plow right through.
Oh, I know. Like the corners of the shield, a blue and yellow circling light appear, and he snowplows his ass right through. Welcome to Canada.
There you go.
What do you got?
Let's see here.
Lights come up, drops the plow, and 21. Cool. You could have done that open, but so I'm telling you 21. He put it in the tower, but yep, 21. Okay. He starts plowing across the room. Acrobatic boy, I will allow you a roll immediately to follow in his wake at +1. You still got to make the DC of 18, but, because they're folded, like he gets through, but they're just engulfing Andreas as soon as he goes through them. Mm-hmm. But it gives you that sort of hesitation, like he's aiding another. So
you remember the sound of the commando droids in the Clone Wars series is like doing when they jump. So I hit this.
He tries to jump.
Got a 16.
Sorry, no. You get into the floor and you're like halfway across, and the tide of the dancers just starts sort of shifting you off target.
Shit.
On the
damn it, get out of my way, you punk ass bitches.
Andreas gets to the stairs. Pilo gets to the DJ. Did you want to jump off this train before they circle you back? Pilo?
No, I'm going to stay by the DJ. I'm going to go ask him, talk to him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're about to be, you're going past the DJ, get off the train.
I'll jump off the train. I'm going to be like, hey, right here, guys. This is where I need to be.
Okay. So you get down, they let you down, and you're in front of the DJ. Charwin did not get any luck. He's, again, sort of a third of the way towards the DJ. Valentine's like dead on the floor getting pushed all around, and he's calling everyone punk ass, and they're like, yeah, man, we're punks. And they like chest bump him and back him up and push him all around. Now he's getting beaten around the center,
Mosh pit.
Yeah, exactly, right? There's too much pushing on your arms and for you, doing. Anyway, where are we here? Blend it in. Get over here. Do this. Suddenly, Charwin, the punks that fought you on the bridge are dead, but they seem to have a description because you see two guys that look, dressed and look similar than the guys you fought on the bridge. One's tapping the other on the shoulder and pointing right at you, and they start coming your way immediately. Valentine, the dancers that are bumping you suddenly fall back, and some big dudes, of course, you didn't do the fight at the bridge, so you don't know these guys. Big guys step forward, and they're cracking knuckles and eyeballing you cautiously and dropping their buckled you know what I mean? They look like they're analyzing how they could possibly do something to you because you're metal and wood. But it's obvious these guys are setting up for a fight. A brawl, if you would. This is a mini system that they've inserted, and it is very cool. If any of the characters fail to blend in with the dance hall's patrons or fail to get to the back room, they draw attention of the powder keg punk bouncers working at the HippoDrome that night. They are not coordinated. A wayward punch hits a patron, and before anyone can react, the entire dance hall has descended into a good old-fashioned bar brawl. So there's these dudes getting ready to lay waste to you, Valentine, and the kids bump into them. And the guy shoves one, and all of a sudden a fight breaks out with you, them, and around you. Charwin, before these guys can make it to you, okay, somebody shoves them, and a punk turns and shoves the kid away, and again, just instant saloon brawl. But unfortunately, you guys are getting swung at. So, this is fun. With any skill that you wish, anything that I can peg, you describe to me how you're going to win or fight, stay up on your own in a bar brawl, and I will tell you the appropriate skill. You can do whatever you want, and you get brawl points. And then the bad guys go, and they do stuff to you, and you make saving throws, and we tally brawl points, and we see how much non-lethal damage you sustain until these guys, have had enough of fighting because the whole place is beaten on, that kind of thing. If Andreas and Pilo want to throw themselves into it, they can. If they do not wish to sustain non-lethal damage, you guys are far enough away. Andreas is at the stairs. You're by the bouncer at DJ, that you could stay out of it. Okay? So, now with... shall we say, I'm going to just add a little bit of boxing match ambience here, right? Let's start with Charwin.
Okay.
You're in a fight. It's erupting around you. Even if those two don't make it to you, other people turn on you mistakenly or intentionally and just start swinging. You know how it is. One guy, you've seen these in movies a dozen times, right? One nudge, one turn, one bottle break, one chair. Next thing you know, the whole place just goes complete chaos and you're in the middle of it. How would you fight?
Let's see. I would like to potentially grapple somebody and just kind of use them as a shield against everyone else.
Sure. So that's athletics. He does the old SWAT team body shield. You grab a guy, but instead of a gun, you're just toting him around. You grab someone larger than you and swing him around.
I got a 26.
Nicely done. You get a brawl point. Mark that down. Valentine.
I'm gonna attempt again to use my acrobatics.
Okay.
And jump to or jump over the crowd or whatever. I was gonna say jump to the wall, because you were saying there was stuff stuck in the walls.
The people are too thick. There's no avoiding this. You kind of got to fight your way out. Now you can use acrobatics to do it. You can use spins and twirls, and as you move around someone, give them a backhand kind of thing. But you do have to sort of fight your way out. A clean jump.
Dip, dodge, and dive my way through this.
Okay. Becomes the whirling, spinning, dexterous machine of non-lethal death.
Instead of like punk dancing, it's more like I'm doing the ballet through it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, like a fencer. You turn sideways, you present yourself as a thin target. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Tippy toe, Parts of his compartments all compress and fold in. He loses 10 pounds on each side.
It's a 14.
Okay. You try, but you fail and you do not get a brawl point. Now, the crowd reacts and they come at you. So for you, I will say that since you are trying to be nimble, the crowd coming at you, Valentine, I would like a reflex save, DC 18, because as they come at you, because you are twirling, you're already on your toes. Does that make sense?
I got a 14.
Sorry, man. You have 0 brawl points this round. Charwin.
Copy
that. Fortitude for you, sir, because you are using a meat shield. And as they hit it, you need to, stand your ground, push back against the mass.
24.
You gain another brawl point. The fight goes on, and it erupts quickly. It becomes non-lethally tragic, chaotic very, very quickly. Andreas, your companions are too far away. I mean, like, you would get sidelonged before you get in there, so no guilt for you for standing your ground. Maybe even use the distraction to just get into the office, or just wait it out and see if,
I have a spell called Calm Emotions.
Okay.
You forcibly calm creatures in the area, soothing them into non-violent state. Each creature must attempt a will save. It has a range of 120 feet, and the area is a 10-foot burst.
Cool. You want to drop it like right on top of one of your buddies?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Probably try... Do I see them both?
Valentine's in the center of the room. On the far side, but a third in off to the left, is Charwin, because he was making his way to the DJ, which is on your far left. You could peg either one, but if you want to get one guy to you, I would recommend calming Valentine's guys. If you want to just help Charwin get to his goal, because he's still trying to get to Pylo with his body shield, you could drop it on him.
I will do it to Charwin, but for different reasons. Charwin's flesh and bones, he takes, in my thought process, is that he'll take damage from, bludgeoning damage, whereas Valentine's a robot, probably not as impacted.
Okay.
I know game mechanics doesn't work, but that's my thought process.
No. That's good. That's good.
So I will cast a spell, call upon Bry. Bry, please bring your calm aura to this Hubble abode. And the people in a 10-foot burst need to make a will save DC 18.
Funny, that's actually the DC that they're running for this fight. Okay. A pow. 12. Fail.
Nice.
I will allow you, Valentine, to make an immediate reflex save again. With a +2 from the spell, as everyone around you gets tired. Like their adrenaline.
Targeting Charwin.
Oh, sorry, Charwin. Right, sorry, Charwin. Let you have another fortitude. You got to target Charwin as well, though, don't you? Like it counts on him, doesn't it? You can't exclude friendlies in this, can you?
No, I cannot.
Did you want to put it in front of him because you know his goal? So
yes, I will do that. Actually,
okay,
good call.
I can give you
between him and a booth.
Yeah, okay. So make the people that he's trying to get through a little less hostile. Okay. Now, I will say this. It might change your thinking. He's actually doing well. Like, even though he isn't there yet, he's winning. He's got 2 brawl points. Like he's using this and he's shoving people as opposed to punching them. And any incoming punch, this poor schlep keeps getting nailed, face, ribs. He's actually, what he's doing is working.
Okay, good call out. Then, if that's the case, then I would cast it towards Valentine.
Okay.
If I know he's making progress and Valentine's not, then
reflecting the brawl points. Like I know you're not familiar with the system, but I like your idea of like help the meat bag, but. There is actual physical damage resistance in this. There's a guy you're going to meet that has armor, and he has a resistance to physical damage until he himself drops to half hit points. Then his armor is broken, and he loses it. So since that actually is in the game mechanic, which reflects on the flavor you were going for, Valentine does not have that kind of thing yet. So Valentine will take non-lethal damage like anybody else. Okay. He gets jostled around enough that tubes and wires and shit get messed up, and he's a fine-tuned machine. You don't shake the tablet. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay. So, as I was saying, Valentine, I will allow you a chance at getting one of the brawl points back by immediately re-rolling your reflex save, because instead of a +2, just allowing you another shot at what you failed, because all of a sudden one side of the antagonistic mob calms down.
Come on, you old buddy.
Dun, 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 dun. 14.
14.
Go to the casino and put one on 14 right now.
Okay. Even though the spell that we're kind of unaware of goes off and 10 people calm down, there's enough everybody fighting everybody that the bouncers get overwhelmed and have enough and back off or just start bailing. And people like to just decide that this was fun, this is great, and then they start feeling real pain and getting really hurt. And it's not anyone's pulling out bottles and knives, but everyone starts beating the shit out of everybody else, and everybody just, kind of the wind out of their sails after a full round, So the fight just calms down on its own.
So, as the fight calms down on its own, knowing my friends actually want to get up into that room up there, I'm going to cast on myself humanoid appearance, so that while I'm standing there, I kind of look like a human.
Okay.
I look like a guy wearing some cowboy clothes.
Sure.
No real description to me. Kind of blank face, because I really don't know what I would look like as a human, my character. And I'm going to throw myself on the floor in the middle of everybody and cast inside ropes, which kind of makes my guts come out, and just kind of throw them on the ground around me and look like I'm dead. And cause a distraction, as if I got stabbed and gutted and my guts are all lying out there. See if I can cause a distraction, and then my buddies can book it up to that room while everyone's distracted by the dead body in the middle of the floor.
Or they bail 30 feet away from you. I didn't stab with me, right?
Some sort of a detection there. So I look like a regular human. I'm laying there on the floor, and I cast inside ropes.
You're over by the DJ.
Yeah, I would say I'd probably kind of drop myself further into the room a little bit.
No, that's fine. No, I'm just saying that's where you are, right? It's not like everyone would run for the office. That doesn't get them out of the building. They would certainly leave the area of the stage and the DJ, and a lot of them may leave.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Brawl system is based on the points. If you have 2 Brawl points, you've taken actually no damage. So actually, this is kind of funny that he actually had a meat shield. Charwin got 2 Brawl points in the round, took no damage. If you have 1 Brawl point, you manage to hold your own and take 3d6 non-lethal. If you have 0 Brawl points, like our friend Valentine here, you get the shit beat out of you, unfortunately, and take 6d6 non-lethal damage, which I will drop on you now. And he takes 16 points.
It should have been 14.
Yeah, too soon. He's still. So temporary. What do we got here? 16. I don't know if there's a way to put it as non-lethal on this thing. Drew, is there a way to actually, I know there's temporary hit points, but is there a way to do non-lethal damage on this?
It's just normal damage. It's just instead of you dying, you go unconscious. If you
Could I use a hero point to take half damage?
No, you could do hero point to re-roll. So if you want to re-roll that 14 with hero point, it would actually drop the 66 1 Brawl point to, 3d6. You can use it. You can use a hero point to re-roll that reflex. Sure. $20. Okay, I will take only the first 3 dice, a 3, a 1, and a 2, for a total of 6 instead of 16.
That's
so,
much better.
Yeah. Well played. Keeping a level head to the end. There you go. Not letting all our jibes and everything get to you, Valentine. Well played. So, re-rolling that last reflex, and we'll even say it was the spell, and you manage it, you get a Brawl point for your trouble, and that's the resisting of the incoming damage. You only take 3d6, which gives you 6 non-lethal, and that's the end of that. There is enough disruption. There's enough people leaving Mr. Dead Ropes. Charwin, you get to the DJ, but a lot of people have just had enough, and they start leaving, the bouncers at least. People go back to drinking, people go start licking their wounds, people sit down, the whole place just collapses. And then there's the DJ still with his goggles and headphones bobbing around, completely oblivious, just feeling the beat, that kind of thing, right? But the fight ends. What do you want to do?
I want to slap my meat shield on the back.
And Pilo dived into the crowd, disappeared, and then now there's a human body lying there. Someone's killed somebody. Oh, shit. And you're the closest dude. And some woman screams and points at you. Fuck. Sometimes the spotlight finds Charwin in a bad way. See what I'm saying? We've been saying he's the man. Now I'm like, he's the man that did it. The DM giveth, and the DM taketh away. I think it's time for Charwin's luck to change, right? The crowd just dissipates, and you're left alone standing over a stranger's body with his guts hanging out. Ah, shit. What do you do?
I'll drop my meat shield onto him, kind of covering him up.
Cover up the guts. Oh, here. He's killed 2. Okay. Andreas with first dibs on the office.
Yes, sir.
Probably won't be alone for very long, as I'm sure the crowd will drift over there. Pilo, playing his role to the hilt, has certainly managed to keep a distraction. Charwin, do you bail? You head to the office, or you leave the building? What do you want to do? You are drawing a significant amount of attention. People are looking at your face. They're associating you with dead people. This is not good.
Yeah, I'll start to leave.
Okay. You bail. Collar goes up, hood goes down. Look, a cute leashy. Throw it at the crowd and run the other way.
Would a killer have this cute of a leashy?
I'm sure Valentine will magically teleport to the top of the stairs by the time you reach them, Andreas. But Andreas, you head up.
Okay. And then a door
Yeah, an office.
locked, unlocked.
No, it's not locked. There were bouncers on the stairs and stuff, but they all came down to join the fight.
Okay. So then head right towards the desk and see if there's a coin pouch first and then a ledger next.
Cash. Didn't win the rodeo. I'm broke. $10. That's bullshit. Where's my money?
Yep.
There we go. Small room is little more than a worn-down office. Scuffled desk and ragged couch included. Search the room. Perception in the tower, please. Dun, 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 dun. You do not find money. But after rifling through everything, you do find a Valentine that appears at the door. There you go, Matt. You can help him search the room.
Yeah,
I couldn't keep him out forever, man. He's been pining for an office for like 2 episodes. Like, what am I going to do?
Oh man, took a beating back there.
He looks like shit. He's all scuffed up. Someone's actually like tagged him with spray paint on the back. It says Punk's Rule on the back of his chest, on the back of his back of carcass. You know, he doesn't even know.
My duster.
Someone looks like someone's tried to like ignite the oil in his trench coat. It didn't catch, but his trench coat looks burnt. You know, this guy's a mess. It's all beat up.
Have you found anything yet, Southbeard?
No, nothing of importance. Looks like you found your match, though.
You guys want to continue to search the room? You're not completely finished there, Andreas.
Yes, continue searching.
The safe is empty. The drawers are... Oh, wait a minute. You know, Valentine comes in. You look like shit. Thank you. Fuck you very much. Perception of the tower so that you may aid in this search, Valentine. You know, you take a place that's quasi-chaotically magical and, like, scientific. I want a printing press that puts out magical wanted posters, and, like, Charwin's face just materializes as most wanted AlkenStar on the desk, right? Murder! So you guys start ripping this place apart. I gotta say, 23 Spiegler, I will call out your tower. Not bad. You almost find 26 Andreas, snatching it practically out from under your hand. A note, Andreas. Character searches the room, finds a months plural, old note from one of the punks to the HippoDrome's manager. The note mentions the punks are moving their base of operations to the old Widget Works warehouse in the Ferris Corridor, and in a befuddling postscript, the phrase "burn everything." Just then, you know, how you guys are like elevated, and there's like the windows look out over like the open dance floor. Right? Flames appear. Pylo. A lot of people leave. People are still in here. And then all of a sudden, curtains start going up. Someone's torching the place. Smoke starts collecting on the ceiling. People start yelling and running, and fire alarms go off. Sprinklers go off, but we don't have a lot of water. We have alcohol. It makes the flames worse. Spreads quicker. What do you do?
Me?
Yeah. You're lying on the floor playing your part. There's some dead guy, unconscious man on top of you who's been beat to a pulp, inch of his life.
I will, I'll probably stand. Man, this guy is super heavy.
Athletics?
My guts are coming out.
Acrobatics or athletics to escape from under the,
Okay.
Charwin's a good aim, man. The guy just put him right on you.
He's good. Skills. Now we're acrobatics or athletics. There we go.
You know my DMing style. Leave no good deed unpunished.
That's a 17.
That's good enough. You roll them off, yeah.
Get up. Look around for my friends. I see Charwin.
Charwin's gone. He bolted out the front door, and those two are not in the room.
I was kind of making a distraction, knowing they'd be going to the office. Can I look up to those windows and see if they're there?
From your angle, you're not sure if they're inside.
Okay.
They can see out, and they see flames and smoke, but they're not at the window looking down at you, and you're looking. You know what I mean?
Okay. So are the flames like by the front doors, or the flames back
on the
by
walls?
The office?
On the walls,
just on all the walls.
Not all the walls, but someone's torched a wall with curtains.
Okay.
And the flames are spreading rapidly.
I don't see Charwin then. He's not in my line of sight. Okay. Nope. Charwin. Andreas. Robot guy.
Robot. It's a derogatory term. We prefer construct or personal automaton.
Listen, it's an emergency. I can't remember his name right now. I'm having a tough time.
It's good that you don't breathe.
My guts are all falling out. Sorry, I'm imaginary voice in my head again.
Pylo the firefighter. He'd be like a hero, man. He doesn't breathe. Could save children, cats, and leashy alike from burning buildings, man. I think you got a side gig. You could,
I actually don't know if I breathe or not. I'm not sure.
You don't. You're undead.
We could be teammates.
Yeah, so
you
those guys.
A montage of you guys running around with fire ladder and buckets.
Well, I know Charwin's got lots of magic that does watery stuff, right? So if I could find my best friend, I'd be able to splash things all over the place.
There are enough staff here that suddenly, people are trying to fight the fire. They're throwing buckets and that kind of thing. Instant chaos.
I can't see Charwin. I know my buddies are heading for the office. If they're fighting the fire and helping with that, I'm going to go up towards the office, see if I can get my buddies and get out of here.
Okay. You get to the office, and they're already coming to the door. I'm assuming you guys see flames, and it's time to go. Okay. You get top stairs, you open the door, and they are already, striding across the room from an open desk in a turfed office right at you.
Let's Delta.
We got to go, guys. I don't even know where Charwin is, but this place is going up.
For locating the Powder Punk's base as the old Witcherwork warehouse. As a story reward, you gain 30 XP.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. You don't put it on. I actually do the thing where I pull and drag Quest XP, so please don't put it in manually or screw me off.
Quest XP, let's go.
That was a pretty good impression.
Not 20, let's go.
All right. So the XP, this 30 and then 30 I mentioned last episode, do not put on your characters because I will be slapping it on there later. I can see Eric looking down, typing. He's like, I bet he's been tracking this the whole time. Why is Andreas so high level now? Double XP. Yeah. I put it on. You put it on. No. Don't do that.
Oh, just adding it to the notes.
Oh, okay.
Besides, aren't we going milestones anyways?
Oh, we are. I just, you kill something, you get XP, right? In a weird way, I'm trying to reaffirm milestone by saying, oh, by the way, there is story award XP, but we kind of dropped it for,
Gotcha. Yeah,
saying you should have, could have, would XP would, I guess it's kind of like saying you're on the right track, right?
Yeah.
You did something you're supposed to, would have gotten 30 XP. I know, I tracked it the first time, and you guys weren't for second level fast enough, so we dropped it. And it's like, all right, we'll just go with, Sorry, I'm playing the other games, and they all demanding XP. I'm like, all right. Maybe we'll try to reboot that. We'll discuss that later. Anyway, you guys all bail, run outside. Okay. You don't get far from the building, and Charwin steps out of an alley, hiding. Yeah, he's got
cigarette.
Yeah, and
he's smoking too.
And he's got this gray trench coat and a fedora, and he looks like he's avoiding the authorities. And
his eyes are just bloodshot.
Yeah, the shadow. You know how they show the shadow of the fedora and the collar, and then he's smoking. Steps out like a detective or something, right? And then when he steps into the light, it's like just the way his robes and leashy and the burning shoulder are all settled. It's not actually that. It's just the way the silhouette looked from his, the big reveal. He's like tapping out his shoulder from some flame, and the leashy's on his head with his, his hips up in the air, and it looks like a fedora. So what do you guys want to do now?
Oh man, we were almost fried up in there. You guys almost look like me. Anyway, did you guys find anything in the office?
I thought we did. We found a new location for the powder keg punks. I guess they're hanging out at the the old Widget Works warehouse.
I have no idea where that is. I have no idea what that is. Anyone?
Sounds familiar. I think there's hairy goblins.
Gonna roll a society to see if we know anything.
I learned I'm never coming back to the HotFoot HippoDrome.
I don't think anybody is. It's just going to be a HotFoot from now on.
I don't know, Philo. At the beginning there, it looked like you had done this sort of thing before.
I just let the music take me sometimes. Lose my head and forget where I am.
Where'd you go? I lost all sight of you after I got to the DJ.
Well,
there's murder and fire. I didn't do either one of those. Put out my cigarette.
I saw the murder. It was quite scary. I don't know what happened there. The spell lasts for 10 minutes, by the way. So if it hasn't been 10 minutes yet, he has to look like the guy, and I might.
I know. It's just like Pilo gets into forget firefighting. Pilo gets into forensics. The body looked like this.
Yeah. So
you don't need a sketch.
It hasn't been 10 minutes yet. I still look like the guy, but I keep forgetting that. So
does impressions of the person of interest.
Yep.
You could probably end the spell early if you wanted, no?
Probably, but Pilo wouldn't remember that.
Hey, yeah, this is Troy doing shit on purpose, right? It's funny.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, no. As soon as he opens his mouth and you see the perfect teeth, and like the way he talks and his mannerisms, it's Pilo.
Pilo?
Not to mention he's wearing Pilo's robe.
Every once in a while.
Pilo. His chaps, his assless chaps. So now he's a naked dude with his ass hanging out. Did you see that?
with his rope guts.
Anatomically correct.
Yeah.
Ken doll.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't know what it looked like. I'm humanoid form, but I want it to look like. Yeah, it'd be very Ken dollish right now, I think, probably.
Oh, my God.
Pilo, did you just skin that dead guy and wear him?
What are you talking about? I was the dead guy. I was trying to create a distraction. Did it work?
Yes, it worked quite well. I'm surprised you were trying to hide this. This is a good skill. We should know. You may be able to use it again sometime in the future.
Well, I can use it as a human, or I can even do it as a skeleton too. It's quite fun.
Taking quite a beating. I don't know if you're considered low on resources or spells, but to get back to your roles for social, the HotFoot HippoDrome is next to the Ferris Corridor, as is the Barrel Bullet Saloon. You guys could stop, regroup, possibly pick up some toys from your alchemist cat friend, if not the cat himself, before heading deep into the Ferris Quarter right next door. I happen to know Joe's available next Monday, so Just want to go pick up the cat.
Might be a good idea, yeah.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I think we're all a little hurt.
I feel like I'm in some need
You guys
of
want
repair.
to get some rest? You know, you guys got all your spells, but you could get your spells back and full healing if you call it a night. You know.
Yeah, I don't have any second level spells left.
You guys been because remember you guys tramped around like all day. You spent all day shopping. Then you went to the lounge. Then you became famous to rodeo. Then the evening came by. Then you went club hopping. Like it's been a day, man. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
I may look like a machine, but I still need my wrist.
Heading back to the saloon for some rest. Is it just the non-lethal? Who's got wounds? Andreas has 8. Charwin has 3. Blaster has 6.
I have some as well.
Yeah. So
My guts are hanging out, but I don't think I'm hurt.
You got some spells to burn before you have a nap and go fresh, or some medicine checks, guys, and we'll clear these up. Plus your rest.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I know, but your friends are all beat up, dude. You got some medicine or anything you want
to? I can cast Soothe.
Okay.
I got 2 heals as well.
Okay, so pick a victim. What do you want to do?
I got 2 heals too.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like you guys, your healing and everything is like a plethora compared to the 3 to 8 hit points. So I will hand wave this evening. You guys just dump all your spells and your medicine, and I'll give you a full slate of health by the morning because there also is that night of full rest. Reset your spells to 0, and we will see you all next time with the triumphant but now cameo return of Joeseph Davis as Atticus Bellamy Smokefur, inventor, alchemist, and now part-time outlaw and adventurer.
Meow.